This is a heartbreaking and tragic case. Escondido has seen the rise of gang violence despite efforts by the Escondido Police Department, and it has culminated in the killing of an innocent person simply because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Dionisio Torres and his juvenile accomplice were involved in a gang-related shooting where Mr. Torres is the shooter. During the shooting, an unintended victim, Catherine Kennedy, was killed by one of the bullets shot by Mr. Torres as she was driving home on the night of March 7th. We want to commend the Escondido Police Department for their tireless efforts. They truly worked very hard on this case. We also understand that this has been a wake-up call for the Escondido community, and we hope that anybody who has any further information comes forward. We are still taking information. It's not too late. This is a top priority for the District Attorney's Office. I want to express our condolences to the family and friends of Catherine Kennedy. They could not be here today. They are celebrating her life, and our thoughts and prayers are with them. Dionisio Torres has been charged with the murder of Catherine Kennedy, with the attempted murder of rival gang members, and with 2 counts of shooting at an occupied vehicle. There are additional allegations attendant: a gun allegation, a gang allegation, and a special circumstances allegation. The special circumstance allegation makes it punishable by life without the possibility of parole or potentially the death penalty. That decision will be made at the appropriate time by the district attorney and after a careful evaluation process. I'm happy to take questions.
It's become very personal for a lot of people involved.
I know that the Escondido Police Department and its partners worked very hard to solve this case, and I know it was very important to the Escondido community.
What was the juvenile's role in this?
The juvenile is believed to be an accomplice, not the shooter, and further information will be made available as the case progresses. The juvenile will be set for arraignment at the juvenile courthouse Monday morning at 8:30.
Is there an effort, is there a thought that he might be charged as an adult, or the juvenile might be?
That information will come out through the juvenile court process and may be made at a later decision, a decision being at a later date.
What leads you to believe that the adult defendant is in a gang if he's got no prior felonies?
Based on the investigation, it is believed that the defendant is a gang member, that this was a gang-related shooting, and that he was shooting at rival gang members.
So was this turf war, as said, as the police have said?
We do believe that this was a gang area, and it was gang-related.
What bumps this up to be a special circumstances case? What are the charges that can bump this up?
The allegation is what makes it a special circumstance case. This is a...
Can you please
look
speak
right
in the
down the
middle?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'll start over. This is a special circumstances case because of the allegation, the gang special circumstance allegation. That is what allows it to be punishable by life without the possibility of parole or potentially the death penalty.
Was the weapon recovered?
At this point, the investigation is ongoing. More details will be made available through further court dates.
Is there a possibility of more suspects coming forward?
There may be additional, through the course of the investigation, there may be additional witnesses or suspects. At this point in time, I believe the Escondido Police Department has done a thorough investigation.
Has anyone else been arrested for this? Right now, it's just those 2 individuals.
There have been only 2 individuals arrested for this crime.
Was there some sort of tagging involved that led to the shooting?
As the police chief mentioned, there was tagging at the apartment complex prior to that.
Was the tagging from rival gangs?
The tagging does appear to be gang related.
The two named victims, are they, I'm sorry, for the attempted murder, are they adults and are they gang members?
They are believed to be rival gang members.
Are they adults?
Yes.
Have they been-
The weapon was used?
It's a handgun.
Have the two intended, people that were the intended targets, have they been questioned, or do you know if they've been questioned, and do you know who they are?
That investigation is part of information that will be disclosed through further court proceedings.
How unusual is it to bring special circumstances, an LWOP or a death penalty in something like this? I mean, there was no intentional pre-planning of shooting this bystander. So how do we get to special circumstances?
The special circumstance is a gang special circumstance. It's filed in cases where we believe it to be appropriate in this case because it's a gang-related shooting and an innocent, unintended victim has been killed. We felt it was appropriate to file in this case. Again, that decision, ultimate decision, will be made by the district attorney herself after a careful review.
Sorry, I wasn't at the press conference yesterday, but was anybody else injured in these attempt murders?
No.
Do we know how many shots was fired at all?
That information will be disclosed at a later date.
Why was it that all the bail review argument was done in secret? And the filing argument as well?
That's for purposes of maintaining the defendant's rights, constitutional rights, and so we're abiding by those orders from the court.
The bail argument has to do with the defendant's rights being done in secret?
Not in secret, but on the record, outside the presence of the court.
Why no bail? Was that something that you guys requested?
The no bail is appropriate, we believe, given the facts of this case, the serious charges and the special circumstance allegation that's filed.
Does he have any priors?
That information will be disclosed at a later date.
So it's not in the public interest for them to know why he's not getting bail? I mean, why shouldn't the public hear that argument?
The bail, well, as I said, we believe that bail was set appropriately given the charges, the facts and circumstances of this case, and the fact that a special circumstance allegation was alleged.
Did they fear that he would flee?
That was, the argument that was made was based on the charges, the facts of this case, and the special allegation.
Is there fear of retaliation at this point and more violence in that community, considering that it is a gang-related incident?
Certainly we hope that there's no additional violence, and I know that the Escondido Police Department still is working very hard in that community.
Is there a message that you hope to send to the other gang members that might be out there still, just with the results of this case?
Well, this case is being taken very seriously by our office. It's a top priority for the District Attorney's Office, and I think the Escondido community should know that.